welcome back to the Breaker Bros. And tonight we're going to review the college free agents for the Bengals and watch a little bit of their highlights and try to predict which players have the best chance.
So 53-man roster means that we're not counting practice squad.
I mean, I guess we could.
Should we say practice squad? I don't know.
I think. I feel like the majority of them probably have an opportunity to make the practice squad or 53-man roster. But yeah, I guess we could say that because I feel like there's like 2 or 3 that have a realistic chance of making the 53-man roster, and I feel like a lot of them will probably end up on the practice squad because I feel like that's part of what NFL teams try to do is that they try to get younger or have like the well of younger players that they can cycle in. And I guess it's a little bit different nowadays because maybe 15 or 10 years ago, the rosters seemed a bit smaller. Like you couldn't have as many people on the practice squad and it used to be 52, right?
That I don't know, but I know that the practice squad changed recently where like it used to be like practice squad had to be like college kids. I guess I can say college kids because I'm old now. But it had to be like, first, second year players kind of thing. But now they can have like everybody.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the numbers have gone up, but I don't really know. I don't remember. So I'm gonna lose at this game, I think.
Well, I want to say at one point practice squad was only like 6 or 8 players, and now I think it's like 12 or something like that.
If only there was a way to figure it out.
Right, I know. I don't think there's an easy way to look that up.
Yeah, somebody needs to invent something where you can like type in like a question or something, and it gives you like the answer right away.
Yeah, some type of search engine.
Ooh, that's a good name for it. Engine. All right, so you want to just dive in? Or
yeah.
you
So
have some initial thoughts because we have the list of the Bengals college free agent signings. So, like, I want to cheat at this game. Like, I want to look up, like, well, what did they sign for, right? Because like, if a guy gets a signing bonus, then that's usually a sign that they're gonna
at least make the practice squad, right?
Right. I mean, it's a sign that other people wanted them, I guess, is a better way of putting it.
Well, I mean, just off the bat, I know Austin McNamara probably has a pretty good chance because he was one of the punters that I saw quite a few people mocking to the Bengals, and he was considered one of the better punters coming out of college. I know that I think there was only one punter drafted, and he was drafted in the 4th round, really high. And then I've heard a lot of buzz with Cole Burgess.
Okay.
I feel like he's got like a high athletic score. And then I think there was that running back that you liked.
Yeah, I remember Elijah Collins, I think. I mean, I didn't really watch the game, but I know that a halfback from Oklahoma State torched the Bearcats. So I assume it was Elijah Collins, but I never bothered to look it up.
Yeah, it's just I feel like those 3 players off the bat probably have the best chance of making the squad. I know the punter, McNamara, is going to have to beat out oh God, I can't think of his name. Brad Robbins.
That's his name.
The one I was excited about. So I don't know. I feel like I know he might be the favorite, at least fan favorite, because Robbins was kind of underwhelming last year, or very underwhelming. So I think statistically he was one of the worst punters in the league. So I know he's definitely going to be on the hot seat.
Yeah.
And then we thought there was going to be a good chance that, well, actually, I thought a lot of people thought this too, that we were going to draft a running back, and we didn't.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense for a running back to make the team from the practice squad, I would think.
And then, of course, receiver. It seems like that's like every year there's always like a practice squad guy or a college free agent that has a realistic chance of making the team. as like
Yeah.
the 6th or 7th receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Well, we drafted a receiver, and then we re-signed. Um, gosh, I can't think of his name. I know his number. I think it's 11, right?
Yeah. Mr. 7 yards.
Yeah. What's his name?
7 yards.
Uh,
Troy. No. Irving.
Yeah, Irving. Trent Irving.
See, we knew it.
So there's Chase T.
Irwin.
Higgins.
Trent Irwin, not Irving.
Yeah.
We got it.
And Trent Irving. Probably, obviously, locks. And then, of course, the 2 receivers we drafted last year, Yosavash and Charlie Jones.
Yeah, this is too hard to do this way. We need to pull up a list of the we need like a list of their roster, right? How do I add one? I can do it over here.
Yeah, I feel like for a receiver, we would have to go with 7 for one of these college free agents to make the team. So maybe it's not as realistic as I think it is, because I don't see them actually cutting Trenton Irwin. Yeah.
We're so much better at the names when we can have a list that we can just read. Okay, here's a list of the team. Bang.
Can you sort it by position? Perfect.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so there's Trenton, Charlie Jones, and then of course, we drafted Burton. So that's 6, and that's how many that we kept last year. There was I think the 2 years before that, we actually had 7 receivers on the roster.
Okay. I don't even know who Kendrick Pryor is. Do you know Kendrick Pryor, Cole Burgess?
Cole Burgess is the college free agent.
Oh, there we go. That's why I don't know him.
But no,
Okay.
Pryor was the one that I don't know if it was last year or the year before that was like on the bubble. I feel like he had a little bit of a buzz going into the season. Well, from preseason, I should say.
Okay. This is a good way of looking at it, though.
All right. Well, I think we should just start on if we look at the college free agent signings list,
Mm-hmm.
we should just go down, just watch a little bit of their highlights and just see how we feel.
Okay.
But
So you want to start with Cole Burgess? Or no, who do you have?
Rocky Lombardi.
Okay, well, let's look at the list of quarterbacks. We got Joe Burrow. Okay, is he good? And then we got Logan Woodside.
He was the guy that we signed this offseason, I think. He's making more than Jake Browning? What?
Wow.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, then we got Jake Browning and Rocky Lombardi. Okay.
All right, let's watch this film.
Okay. Film study engaged.
I mean, I like his name. Can't go wrong with Lombardi.
Oh, I thought you meant Rocky. Okay. I think quarterback highlights are going to be a hard thing to learn anything from. It's just going to be guys throwing passes to wide open receivers running into end zones.
Yeah, but you can kind of see his mechanics a little bit, see if he's mobile.
Okay. He looks like what am I trying to say? He looks a little chunky, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he's not really chunky. He's just kind of built wide. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Sturdy.
It kind of reminds me of the guy that we had a few years ago.
I'm thinking of the guy from Missouri. You remember that guy?
Who?
Chase Daniels. I think he's still in the
Oh,
NFL. I mean, he seems a little bit taller than Chase Daniels, but that's what I think of. Okay.
seems a little mobile. I mean, I wouldn't say he's the fastest guy in the world, but he's not like slow or anything.
Yeah. I mean, he's a guy.
And he played at Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois. I wonder if PFF has anything to say about this guy.
But I guess I could see why they signed him though, because just looking at these plays, it looks somewhat similar to like the plays that the Bengals run.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the quarterback that we had a few years back. It was before we got Browning. I feel like his name was Jake too, but I just cannot think of his name. But he had a little bit more of an athletic build.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like he's running the ball. You know what? He's kind of like the quarterback / tight end with the Saints.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can see that. Except like a way less athletic version.
Yeah. Now the guy on the Saints, he's jacked. He's like,
Yeah.
well, there you go. Seems like he's hard to tackle though. Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see him making the team, but I think he'll definitely be on the practice squad. Seems like he'll be a lock on the practice squad. I'll say that much. Okay, it looks like he played at Michigan State too. Okay.
Okay. Well. Oh, he played for Michigan State.
It looks like
I know this guy. I remember watching him at Michigan State. He was not good.
Yeah, I would say his passing ability needs to be developed a little bit more. But
Let's see. Quarterbacks. He's not in this book.
what is that?
The PFF draft guide. I can't
Oh,
find
okay.
the big board. It went away. It's like they deleted all their stuff. Or maybe they didn't delete it. I just can't figure out how to get to it. NFL draft.
What's up, Drew? Blazik went to your high
went to your
school?
high school? Who's Blazik?
Yeah, that's. I was thinking the same thing.
We're talking about Lombardi, man. We need help.
Hold
I
on.
don't think.
Oh, the defensive end. Okay, I see him. We'll eventually get
okay.
there. We're just kind of going down the list right now.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, from the little that we've seen, yeah, I don't think he's going to be much of a passing threat. I think that definitely needs to be developed.
Yeah.
But he actually looks pretty decent running the ball. So, like, if you need a QB draw, if you need those Andy Dalton plays, he's your guy.
Which ones?
You know, like the short yardage run plays.
Oh, yeah. He's our short yardage back. I'm all for that. There we go. I figured it. I hacked into it. Bang.
Actually, Drew,
Now
since
we're
you're
back
here,
into-
who is the backup quarterback that we had a few years ago? I feel like it was another Brown name. Or maybe it wasn't. Because I know we have, obviously, Jake
Barter.
Browning now, but who was... I want to say his name was Jake, too, but it was a different last name. It was like... Or maybe it wasn't Jake. It was something Brown. No, I can't remember. But that's the guy that he reminds me of.
Mhm. Okay, well, he's not on the big. He's not in the
Driscoll,
the-
yes, thank you. No,
Jake
sorry,
Driscoll?
not Driscoll, the other guy. Because the other guy I felt like was a little bit more built. Driscoll kind of reminds me of Browning, actually.
No, I think Driscoll was the built one.
Oh, he was? Okay, if
Yeah.
it's the built one, then yeah, you're right. Good call.
Okay.
Here, let me put that up. Driscoll. There you go. No, not Finley. Finley.
Yeah, Ryan Finley, he's in the Bengals Hall of Fame.
No, I think I think Drew's right. I think it is Driscoll. All right. I think I have a pretty good idea of this guy. I don't think he's going to be any type of threat to make the actual roster unless there's going to be. I don't even want to say it.
I would put it as a lower probability because I think they like that. I think they like what's his face,
Browning,
Logan Woodside. I think they like this guy. Obviously, they're paying him more than Jake Browning.
Yeah, it's crazy. I wonder how Browning feels about that. Probably a little salty, but
happy. Well, I don't know. This guy kind of got to go both ways, right? Because before the Bengals played him last year, he didn't even have a job, right? So cuts both ways. So who are we looking at next?
The punter.
So
the punter probably,
Austin McNamara. We have data on him.
He probably has the best shot of making the 53-man roster, beating out Robbins.
Okay, one of the best punters in college.
He had like a 90-yard punt in college, I think.
They kind of took out a lot of the information in this, unless there's just not anything. 6'4".
The punter 6'4"?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Really?
I feel like most punters are not that tall. Or maybe I'm thinking of kickers.
Yeah, maybe. I bet you. Yeah, because I mean, I think it's an advantage to be tall as a punter.
Okay, yeah. Here's the. Oops, turn that off. This is his. Well, this is a 100-yard punt, but we'll see about that.
Hey man, 100-yard punt.
Drew says McNamara will be the punter of Week 1, calling it.
Oh, and he got roughed.
But I want to say
he did kick it 100 yards. That's insane.
Yeah, but I think the wind had something to do with it.
Well, of course, but still.
Yeah, no, I mean that's awesome to see. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit more highlights.
I worked with a guy. Who wanted to try out to punt for the Bengals, and like we would go practice at Princeton High School during lunch, and he told me that one time in North Dakota he punted in a game, and because of the wind he had like a negative 10-yard punt.
That's horrible.
So, well, I mean, but if you say that like that punt was added like say 60 yards because of the wind, then really it was a 50-yard punt. So it's pretty good for a high schooler, right?
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. It looks wiry.
It's in 2018.
Yeah, this must be like going into that. I think they sponsor punters because Brad Robbins was on this as well. That looked like a good punt.
No, I'm with Drew though. I think he's gonna be the starter Week 1.
I wish we had more highlights though.
We don't. Who's the next guy?
Okay. All right, let's go to. Oh, okay, there you go. Cole Burgess. He's another guy I think that would be has one of the better shots of making the roster. But yeah, I think
you think with the way we have better shots, really?
I mean, out of the remaining college free agents, I think so. Yeah, because I think all the other positions are pretty much halfback.
How many receivers? You said 7 receivers. So Higgins, Chase, Irwin.
They most likely will do 6.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right away. and
Well,
then Burton.
and then
is
Burton.
6.
That's 6. Yeah, and I doubt they're going to keep 7 this year because it sounds like they might keep the 4 tight ends again.
Yeah, no, I think they're going to keep more tight ends than. I think they're going to be high in terms of the number of tight ends they keep on the roster.
So Burgess, he had like a really good athletic score. I think he runs a 4.4, and then his vert was like 41 inches or something crazy.
Yeah.
But then again, he's not playing against the best competition, so
Yeah. Where's he from?
uh
Well, I know he's from SUNY Cortland, so some state university, New York. But I wonder where he grew up. I don't think PFF's going to help us with these guys. We're going to just have to do like a broad Google search. Figure out who these people even are. What was it again?
I think PFF is already on to next year. Cole Burgess.
Burgess. Okay.
I would say he's definitely a lock for the practice squad.
So 6'1", 200.
Does it say how old he is?
Senior. That's his bio. Oh, he played baseball. Stats, maybe? These are season stats.
I mean, for sure with his highlights, you can tell he's definitely one of the better players on the field, but
1,300 yards and 16 touchdowns.
I'd say that's pretty good for college, but it just makes you wonder why he's playing for this college team. So something is off.
What do you mean? Oh, because he ran a 4.4?
Well, no, because wouldn't you think he would be in like Division 1?
What division is this?
I have no clue.
I don't know. Maybe he's like Adam Thielen, you know?
Well, I mean, if he played baseball too, so maybe he started out with that and then he kind of switched over to football late.
Yeah.
That could be it too. But yeah, I mean, just watching the film and the competition
He's from
playing
Greenwich.
against.
Wonder what that means.
Wait, is this Canada?
No, SUNY.
Oh,
State
okay.
University of New York, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with that school.
No. SUNY is like the system.
Oh, okay.
There's like a ton of like universities in that system. Not a ton, but there are a few, right? It's like UCLA, right? So there's like all the University of California, and then they say the city they're in, UCLA.
Okay.
I can't think of any other ones. UC Davis, UC Berkeley, like it's all in the same system.
I got you. All right, can you go back to the list, or are you still looking this guy up?
I'm just trying to figure out where he was from. Greenwich. I don't know. We're just supposed to know where Greenwich is.
Oh, here you go. Drew says they'll keep 4 tight ends, but the word is Sample is going to be playing more fullback. I see, like I swear.
Hey, I like fullback. Was a word from Josh? Because that's what he told me too.
Well, I'm telling you, like the Bengals front office must watch the Breaker Bros because like they kind of do what we suggest. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like I've been saying this.
A Duke Tobin burner account is following our. Okay.
But no, I've been saying like Sample reminds me of Ryan Hewitt.
Yeah, we should be writing on this somehow. Can I edit this?
I feel like you can.
Edit. Oh, that's ugly. Markup. Can I just? So we're gonna say So what do we say about Rocky Lombardi?
Practice squad, I'd say. And then
Okay.
actually, Drew, if you want to join, I'm not. You can just join if you want. The link is in Discord, or you can just leave
Okay.
comments. Either way works. But
I'll circle practice squatters, and then I will underline roster. So I think, yeah, he'll probably be a practice squad.
and you said you were pretty high on Elijah Collins.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the more I think
Google,
about it,
Google to see if there are Elijah Collins versus Cincinnati Bearcats highlights. Let me go to running backs.
he went to Michigan State, right? Is that what it's? No, it says Oklahoma State, right?
He transferred from Michigan State to Oklahoma State.
Okay. He's got red hair. I see that. I guess we'll just start with the Michigan State highlights.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of him walking around.
A lot celebrating. I like it. That means he must have got a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ohio State, quality opponent. How fast is he?
He's like a 4.5 guy.
4.5. Okay.
So fast, but not like elite fast.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good balance. Runs with some power.
Yeah. I mean, I think running back has a realistic shot of making the roster.
Well, plus he does stuff that, well, I don't know.
Well, see, the way I look
Zach
at it
Moss
is,
does.
yeah, I mean, if Zach Moss goes down, then you kind of have to have a player that's similar to him, because that's the only thing that I don't know about Brown is if he can, handle.
I don't think that's the plan. I think that Zach Moss will take a large portion of what Joe Mixon was doing, but I think that, well, I would expect Chase Brown would increase his usage. Like I don't think Zach Moss is. Just my guess, right? I don't think they signed Zach Moss to be Joe Mixon's full replacement. Maybe like 75%.
So
and then
the only way
double Brown's carries, triple Brown's carries, touches.
I feel like he's got to have a really good, like pass blocking ability if he wants to make the roster over Williams, because supposedly Williams is one of the better pass blocking running backs that we've had.
Yeah, but see, I wouldn't say that Williams' position is as tenuous as Chris Evans' position. I mean,
oh yeah, like
that's where I would say like.
But that's the thing. Like, if you're comparing him to just Chris Evans, then I would take Chris Evans over this guy. But at the same, I just feel like Chris Evans might be a little bit more explosive. I mean, but I like what I see. I can definitely see this guy making the roster.
How many carries has Chris Evans had in his career?
In a real game, maybe like 1 or 2.
Yeah, so I don't think Chris Evans is explosive.
Well,
in terms of the backfield, I think he's.
I'm just saying, just running the ball. I think the problem with him is that I can't remember if there was a fumble issue, but I don't think his pass blocking is that great. And I think that's why you don't really see him that much. Is that I guess they were expecting him to develop a little bit more, and he hasn't really developed like they thought he would.
Yeah, I mean, I just
because he looked really good last preseason. I'm not sure if you remember that.
I just think he's just your prototypical underachiever. I mean, like his athleticism at Michigan was through the roof, but he didn't really play much at Michigan either. So I just think that's what he is, I
wonder why there's no highlights from, does it say Oklahoma State?
Yeah, you passed them.
Yeah, but this looks like a intro.
With the red hair, that's
yeah, but I don't think this is highlights though. This is like a hype video, I think.
Well, don't hype videos have highlights?
No, I think this is like something they would play at like halftime or at the beginning of the game to get the
Okay.
crowd hyped.
Oh, this is just them announcing he's signing.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's click on this one real quick. Oh, okay. These are highlights. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the way he runs.
Yeah, I mean he's got good balance. He runs with power. I think he has a good chance of making the roster, but that's what I've been saying even before I confirmed that he's who I think he is.
Yeah, because he's to me he's more similar to Zach Moss, like the way he runs. Like he seems like he's a powerful runner, but he doesn't really have that elite speed that we're talking about. And speaking of elite speed, it's just crazy that Wright went to the Dolphins. I still can't get over that. Sorry for bringing that up.
I know it's just like another year of me complaining about the Dolphins' fast running backs. You know, I wanted A-Chain last year, Dolphins. So I guess we got a Dolphins burner account following.
Yeah, I was about to say that. All right, what's is that Noah Kane?
Wait, we haven't ruled on this. What's your verdict?
I think he's got a realistic shot of making the roster. I think if he's decent at pass blocking, then I think he makes the roster.
Okay, so we're underlining roster.
Yeah.
Okay. Noah Kane. I thought he was good in Superman.
Is that the same name? Because I feel like they have different names.
What?
You said Superman?
Well, no, it's called Lois and Clark. You're right. My bad.
I thought you meant the guy that played Superman on the TV series. I think he has.
Yeah. Noah Kane.
That's his name?
Yeah.
I thought he had a different name. Okay, this guy went to LSU? Okay. I mean, the fact that he went to LSU is like almost a lock that he's going to make the practice squad.
Really? Why?
LSU. Joe Burrow.
Oh, I see. I can't tell if this is a bunch of goal line runs or like one goal line run.
They replayed like the same one 3 times. Yeah. But he's playing against Florida State, so it's a quality.
What were his stats in college?
I don't know. I would say they would have to be pretty decent because he plays on LSU.
What?
LSU was good last year.
I know, but what if he wasn't like their primary back?
I feel like he was.
Okay. Let's see. Noah Kane. 5'11", 220.
Okay.
Previous school, Penn
stout.
State. See, this is the information that SUNY Cortland needs to add. Hometown, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Gotcha.
Is he another 4-5 guy? Because
I
it
don't
feels
know
like
when he ran. Okay. He played in 13 games, 0 starts, 37 carries, 181 yards.
Was he hurt? He had to be hurt. No, because he was in 13 games.
Last year he played more. He's had 3 starts. Average 5 yards a carry.
So the other running back they had was probably pretty good. Because for a player with that limited amount of snaps to even make the practice, or I guess get an invite to an NFL team, they must have some type of talent, you know?
Well, yeah. I would think that if you play running back at LSU, you're a pretty elite athlete. Okay. Oh, full results. Here we go. Noah Kane. 23 reps, 9-foot broad jump, 4.740.
Eek. Okay, I think he's a fullback. Like what?
Yeah, I don't think it's in the cards.
Yeah,
That's
he
my
might be
verdict.
borderline
I'm
practice squad.
just gonna cross him out as not a guy. Does that mean? It feels mean to do that.
I don't think that's. I don't think you're being mean. I think you're being realistic because it's like, say if Elijah Collins makes the team, right?
Yeah.
That would instantly put Williams and probably Evans on the practice squad, right?
Right.
So, and if we have 2 running backs on the practice squad, I doubt this guy makes it, unless we put those other 2 on the practice squad and they get picked off from another team. Then yeah, he might make the practice squad, but yeah, I just don't see it. I hate to say it, but he kind of seems like a camp body, you know, like someone they just need to bring in to rotate in and out to take snaps. But I mean, he is stout. I mean, he.
Oh, okay. This isn't the guy I'm thinking about. He ran the ball 30 times for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yikes. I'm thinking of another guy.
Okay, you're talking about Elijah Collins?
Yeah. I'm thinking of like Oklahoma State's other running back.
Yeah, I see this guy more as a fullback. Like I can see where he'd be pretty good at like goal line type stuff, but that's very niche. And especially if they put Sample in the backfield, I doubt this guy can make it as a fullback.
Yeah. No, it's not working.
What are you trying to look up?
I think I'm thinking of a different guy. Yeah, I'm thinking of Ollie Gordon, dude. I'm a moron. This guy is awesome.
Huh.
Jeez.
Yeah, the Collins, he didn't really have that many carries either at Oklahoma State.
No. Oh, 100. No. Okay. We got to revise this. My bad. Elijah Collins also an X.
Oh, at the very least,
out.
he's going to make the practice squad.
No, he's out.
Nah, I think he makes a practice squad.
I think not. You have 30 carries, and now you're gonna be on an NFL roster? No way, man.
Well, he's not on NFL roster. He's on the practice squad.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm going to say practice squad. His highlights in Michigan State look pretty decent. He just doesn't have that top end speed.
Yeah, but I was thinking.
But that Ollie Gordon is probably going to be like a 2nd or 3rd round pick.
Yeah. Look up his highlights. They're pretty awesome.
Is he? He must be like underclassman, right? Like he's sophomore, maybe.
Sophomore, yeah.
Yeah. So he must be really good. Yeah, he'll probably be drafted in the 2nd or 3rd round, maybe 1st. I don't know.
Yeah, he had 285 carries for 1,700 yards. That guy's real good. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, because I bet this guy runs like at least a 4.4.
Yeah.
Actually, in a weird twist of fate, he could be our guy next year, you know? Because, like, I'm sure they'll probably consider drafting a running back higher in the draft next year.
Yeah.
That would be so funny if we drafted him next year.
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, he's really good. Whoop.
He looks big too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard to tackle too. Can't arm tackle that guy.
Yeah. He just puts moves on guys. He's got really good quickness and balance.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, by the looks of it, he's to me like it's hard to say without seeing all the other people, but I can see him in the second round.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I would have to see his speed, but if he runs a 4.4, then I feel like he's a second rounder.
Yeah. Well, sorry, man. I was way off on this.
All right, who's the other guy?
PJ Jules. They got a lot of safeties. Why so many safeties? Doesn't make any sense. Right? Because Geno Stone
side, right?
is the starter. I mean, Jordan Battle. It's good. I mean, he played really good last year, right? And then you got Von Bell. And then I thought everybody liked Tyson Anderson.
This guy might not even have any highlights though.
There's okay.
What do you see?
I saw that. I didn't know.
I think this is like one of those intro videos again.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no. This is just a very short highlight film. This is high school though.
Okay.
Is he from Florida?
Probably.
So he must be fast.
Everybody from Florida's fast.
Pretty much.
PJ Jules.
Yeah, there's just not much on him. I guess we could look at his scouting report. It looks like a slot corner, though. But, I mean, it makes sense. A lot of these people are probably developmental. 5'11"?
11. Didn't run a 40. Pulled his hamstring.
Power and pop when he hits guys. Okay, I like that.
Okay. Well, I've been saying that I didn't think that any of these safeties were going to make the roster, but clearly they see a need for more safety help, which is I just don't understand.
Well, no, that you get guys that you can kind of develop a little bit that you know that can't really be poached. So you give them a year to learn the system, and hopefully they can develop a little bit more. Because, I mean, if you look at next year, right, we're probably not going to keep Von Bell another year.
Why not?
Well, he's getting older, and it costs more money. So, I mean, because Von Bell's not going to, well, I guess you can never really say, but he's not going to sign another $1 million deal, like a veteran minimum deal. If he's playing like at a high level, right? He's at least going to want like 3 or 4 million. And
but
I think
he's playing at a high level, why wouldn't you give him $3 or $4 million?
I guess that's true. I mean,
it's just like if he's good, why wouldn't you pay him?
Because that's just how the Bengals are, man.
Okay, yeah. I mean, hey,
I lean towards what you're saying.
Hey, Duke, like if he's playing good, just like pay him, right? Right? Yeah. Just saying.
All right. Okay, so what do you think? You think he's a practice squad guy?
No. I think he's camp body. I don't think he's gonna make the roster.
Okay. Lance Robinson. Tulane, yeah. Okay, he actually has highlights, so that's a plus. But it's
Why do I have this X'd
22.
out here? What does the line through it mean?
I guess dead money, or
How can he be dead money? The season hasn't even started.
maybe this is just not updated.
They gotta have a code here somewhere.
Because I think, well, the picture that we have on the right over there, that was made official today. So these are all the official college free agent signings. So Spotrac may just not be updated.
But it has them on there.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not like a key at the bottom.
I'm sure there's a key, but there's like so many things up on the screen. Don't know what the line through it means.
Maybe it's just like dead money.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Kind of wish we had more highlights for the punter, but just thinking about it, I mean, I feel like he's got higher quality highlights so far. I don't know. The running back that you thought you liked seemed like he had pretty good highlights.
Yeah. So stupid, man.
Oh, this guy must be older because he was, well, oh, wait. Yeah, because it's 2019. It's Kansas State. So is this like another 24-year-old?
I don't know.
I think so. I think he might be older. State championship, that's 6 years ago. So if he's a senior, yeah, I think he's 24.
Okay. Bio. He's from New Orleans. Okay. 40 time, 449.
It's nice.
443. According to this very non virusy website. There you go, Pro Day results. Okay.
Says he's a redshirt senior. So I guess maybe he's like 23. So he's on the older end for a rookie.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this list of Okay, so Dax Hill's now officially a corner.
Yep.
So we got 1, 2, 3. Where'd Alan George come from?
I think we drafted. No, I think he might have been a free agent last year, actually.
Okay, Josh Newton they signed or they drafted.
Yeah, I think he makes the team. I think the thought is that DJ Ivy might start the year on the pup.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I think this guy is a borderline practice squad. But actually, if we only have 7,
No, just move on.
well, no, I mean we don't have that much depth at corner. I mean,
Michael, who's the next guy? Michael Dowell. Dowell. 6 foot, 217, 4.5 40.
he went to Miami.
Yeah.
Here's his pro day.
Is he like? Okay, I was gonna say he seems like a strong safety.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a DB.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh no, this is just Miami's pro day. Okay,
Yeah.
but then it says Michael Dowell, so I don't know. Looks strong.
Yeah.
Like how much? Wait, how much does he weigh?
217.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is he shorter? Is that why?
He's 6 foot.
Oh no, that's. I feel like it's pretty tall for a DB actually.
Yeah.
He ran a 4.5.
Yeah.
See if we can actually find some highlights, but I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. So who was the other safety? PJ Jules. We couldn't find any information on.
Okay, so but I just don't know if they. Well, I guess you would have to at least have 1 or 2 safeties on the practice squad. I would imagine.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say at least 1.
Okay. So you're thinking he's going to be a practice squatter?
I think out of all the DBs that we've seen, yes,
Okay.
so far.
Well, it's the last DB on the list, so
Okay, then yeah,
he's your guy.
I thought we're underlining for practice squad.
Underlining for roster.
Oh, roster. Okay. Yeah. So that's good. All right. So what's the linebacker?
Yep. Aaron Casey.
Oh, special teamers. Here we go. Gonna block it. Wee.
He destroyed that punter.
Huh. Can you go back to the roster and see how many linebackers they have?
Yep.
Wow, they have quite a few
Pratt,
actually.
Wilson, Davis Gaither,
Oh, they size considered a linebacker. That's weird.
Batchy, Devin Harper. Oh wow, both those guys got signing bonuses. Casey and yeah, I'm gonna double check, see if the safety's got signing bonuses. Nope.
Huh.
6 foot 230.
Ran a 4.7 though.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably average for linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yeah, no, he's vicious. I like him. I get practice squad vibes for sure.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the fact that he got a bonus. I think that they're looking at him and probably the next guy as practice squad guys.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, because I mean, they're kind of in the Joe Batchy mold, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. You keep the guy on the practice squad for a few years and
Then you roll him over.
Yep.
Into special teams.
Because I want to say Gaither, I was actually kind of surprised we re-signed him, but I think it was only for a 1-year deal, right?
I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, but they play two, and then you have, I mean, Davis Gaither. I want to say he. I want to say he's rushed more, but I'm thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of another hyphen guy, right? Who was like a edge rusher at linebacker.
But there's also Hayward too, because like Hayward was another guy last year where they thought, hey, pay attention to this guy. But I don't know. I just from the little that we've seen, he seems like a practice squad guy, a solid developmental piece.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm all for it.
Okay.
Okay, I got to copy this guy's name.
I can't even see it. How do you spell it?
Maema Njongmeta.
I say he's gonna make it just because it feels like people with really unique names make the NFL. So,
dude, if we click their thing, it tells them he got $15,000 signing bonus.
Yeah, this guy looks big.
And then I guess Aaron Casey got the same deal. 15,000 signing bonus, 15,000 guaranteed. Oh, Wisconsin. 6 foot 230.
Yeah, he's huge.
4'8", 40.
Yeah. Oh. Almost took it to the house.
Yeah. Oh, quarterback deserved better. He bounced it off the face mask. pick.
42-0. That's crazy.
I don't know. Trying to
Yeah,
think of a
that
nice
four-
way of saying I'm not impressed.
Yeah, I think the 4-8 kind of scares me.
Yeah. Yeah, like I can't even tell who we're supposed to be looking at in his highlight tapes.
It's
like,
55.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like a linebacker, though. I mean,
Yeah.
just
I mean, he looks
physique.
like a problem is he looks like a 90s linebacker.
Yeah.
Or he plays like a 90s linebacker, but is the size of a modern linebacker.
Wait, is that Tua's brother?
Oh,
I think it is.
yeah. Talia?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like borderline if he makes practice squad.
Yeah, I'm just going to cross him off. I just feel like we need to be kind of cutthroat about this. Okay. Justin Blazek.
Defensive end?
Yeah, from Wisconsin Plateville.
Oh yeah, this is the one that went to school with Drew.
Nikwa.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Quarterback just threw it to him much.
Oh.
Pretty athletic play for a defensive end. How tall is he?
6'3".
Okay.
6'3", 252. 4'8", 40.
And how many defensive ends do we have on the roster? I just don't understand why they have Osai as a linebacker.
Well, we got Trey, Hubbard, Miles Murphy, Zach Carter, Jeffrey Gunter. So that puts us at 5?
No,
Gunter.
because Osai, he's got to be a defensive end.
Gunter was a draft pick.
Yeah, he was.
round.
He was like a 7th round pick 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so he signed a 1-year deal with the Bengals. Yeah, 2022 7th round pick.
Wait, he's a free agent next year?
Yeah. No, it's ERFA, exclusive rights free agent.
I guess you can have different type of contracts.
That's why Browning is making so little.
Yeah.
Because I think he's like one of those exclusive rights free agents. So, I don't know. Cedric Johnson? Who's that?
I think that's the guy we drafted this year. Yeah, 6th round. Because I think Cedric Johnson makes the practice squad. So I don't know if they have room for this guy.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, what? He took a snap, pretended he was going to run it, and threw it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he makes a practice squad. Eric
All
Miller.
right.
What school did he go to?
Louisville.
Okay.
So,
Thinking this guy might not even have highlights. So we might just have to look at his scouting report. Yeah.
he went to Purdue. Well,
Actually, let me just put offensive tackle, see if that helps. Okay. All right, here we go.
oh, there you
Oh,
go.
he's-
6'7", 270.
Mason, Ohio.
Okay, this is high school film.
Yeah, because he looks a lot bigger here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any highlights for him.
Returning for a 6th year. So he's okay. All right. Well, I think he's a long shot.
Okay, tied in.
Okay.
Was that Eric? Or no.
Sorry. It's Cam Grandy. Transfer from transfer from Missouri Western. 4'9", 40.
Nope. It's a no from me.
4'9".
Yeah, because if the Bengals decided to keep 3 tight ends, then Tanner Hudson, if he could survive the practice squad, would be on the practice squad.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have Sample, Gasecki, Hudson, and then they drafted that McLaughlin and they drafted Eric All.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I think realistically they're going to try to see if they can get. Well, I know there's also speculation that All starts the year on PUP or IR, whatever they call it nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see this guy making the practice squad, especially when he runs a 5-second 40.
4.9.
I mean, that's still pretty slow for tight end standards. Like,
Yeah, well,
because average it would be 4.7, but
mhm,
you really want your tight end,
like 4.6.
yeah, and then 4.5. If you want the elite speed for tight end,
All right.
okay.
So we got 6'1", 196, Trey Mosley from Michigan State. 4.59 40.
Wait, he went to Michigan State?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, he's a receiver?
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking for some reason he was going to be a defensive end.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, man, these
Dude,
highlights are weird.
Elite speed for a defensive end. It's like Chop Robinson territory.
4.59. Yeah, I don't know.
I think he ran like 4.4, right?
Well, it says 4.59 on that page you're looking at.
No, I meant Chop Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looks like he can play a little bit. But, I mean, wide receiver, we decided that they were stacked, right? Because we crossed out Cole Burgess, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it'd be tough for this guy to make the practice squad. Okay, this was a nice highlight. Except he got hawked. But I like him breaking through tackles like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't see this guy making the
Okay,
practice
so I'm
squad.
saving this so we can look back at this later.
So we have.
So we think that we're predicting that Austin McNamara is going to take over punting duties for the Bengals, and that we think Rocky Lombardi. Oh, we put Cole Burgess in as a practice squad guy.
Yeah.
Michael Dow and Aaron Case.
I still think that Elijah Collins can make the practice squad. And I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with that other linebacker. I know.
Okay, well, I'll make notes. Question mark. And then you like who? The other linebacker?
Yeah, he's kind of borderline. Because, I mean, I like his size. I mean, he looks like what you think a linebacker would look like. But then what he ran, like a 4.9 or something? No, 4.8. So I feel like that's probably on the slower end for linebackers.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially the way the Bengals play linebacker.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. I was thinking maybe more of these players would have a realistic shot of at least making the practice squad, but no, it really looks like.
Based on our expert opinion.
Right. It's like a third that have a shot to make the practice squad, and only really one player we think is actually going to make the 53-man roster. But I feel like that's fairly accurate based off of what we've seen.
Oh yeah, I'm sure this is what's gonna happen. I don't
And
see
if
how
it does,
doesn't happen.
you know for sure. Duke Tobin's watching.
Yeah. Should we assign
Hold
them
on.
numbers?
Dustin says, cut on the tape of Aaron Casey against Ohio State last year. He's undersized, but boy, he's legit. Still at linebacker. Okay, well, here we go.
Okay. Well, should we put this to a question mark plus? I mean,
Casey highlights.
it
Should
just
put
seems slow. Right?
first Ohio.
Plus. Question mark plus. All right.
Here you go. Here's the highlight.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
this
good.
is the guy we thought would make the practice squad at least, but
No, I mean I crossed him off because his 40 time was not good, but maybe.
oh,
maybe
we're
just-
talking about Aaron Casey.
Oh, Aaron Casey. I
Yeah.
thought he. What? I thought he said the. Oh, okay. Well, let me erase that plus.
No, it says Aaron Casey
Aaron
against Ohio
Casey.
State.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh well. Now
But I
don't
do
feel so
I do
stupid.
like the other guy too. I like he's borderline if he makes a practice squad.
Okay, I will go with that. Okay, so I don't feel so bad. We liked Aaron Casey.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, all right. We're all on the same page then.
But Dustin, do you think he has like a realistic shot of making the 53-man roster? I don't know. That seems like a long shot.
I just don't think the Bengals keep enough linebackers.
But you still
where
need
he
depth.
would
And
make
I
it-
think the
well,
practice
but
squad.
yeah, but that's kind of how they do it, right? They
Right.
start guys like that on the practice squad, and then like inevitably linebackers get hurt. It just seems like linebackers always get nicked up, right? Yeah, but I mean that fits the Bengals mold too, right? Like they like. I mean, I don't think size is the number one consideration when the Bengals are looking at linebackers.
I feel like linebackers and receivers are always like they always have that fringe player
Mm-hmm.
that's like on the verge that can make the 53-man roster, but he's a bit of a developmental guy. And then, but once he gets on the roster, he'll be there for a few years, and then
Yeah. Again, like Joe Bacci.
yeah,
There was another
But-
guy that went that route too, but I didn't see him on the roster.
I mean there was gosh, who was that Marvin Lewis guy way back in the day? Like he started out on the practice squad and then he ended up being a starter for like 6 years. Like I cannot think of his name, but
I like it when they put the carrots on the guy so you know which guy to watch.
seen a few times where he dropped into coverage.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean the Bengals linebackers are expected to do a lot of coverage. Yeah,
Dustin
this guy.
says- Probably not. I can see practice squad, but Bengals picking him up shows how much our scouting department has come. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I think we're all in agreement
Yeah,
that he's
well,
probably a
yeah.
practice squad guy, but I do agree with that thought though. As far as scouting, I do think in terms of scouting or picking the right player for their system has gotten a lot better. And even character guys, I would even say.
Yeah, I mean it helps to have some success though, right?
Yeah, no, we were talking about that Burgess. His RAS score had to be off the charts. The only thing about him is just the competition that he was playing against was not very. I mean, when we watched his highlights, you could tell he was like head and shoulders above any other player that he's playing against. But it's just, I was just thinking like, why was he in that league or that whatever you want to call it. Like I feel like he should have been at a Division I school.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't even know what Greenwich High School is. Is that like in like the city? Like, could that be why? I don't know.
But yeah, no, I know Burgess had like a really high athletic score because like he runs a 4.4. I know his vertical was like 41 inches, which is crazy.
Yeah, and he's like 6 foot tall. So
Yeah.
like to me, it's just like, yeah, that's the kind of guy you want in your practice squad. Like a guy with like the physical tools, but maybe you have questions about well, I mean, if he played D1 and put up decent stats, he would be a much higher draft pick with those kind of measurables, right?
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing that hurts Burgess though is that really Trenton Irwin resigning him basically makes him a lock to make the roster because it's like the Bengals hardly ever throw millions of dollars at even if it's like a minimal deal, they usually make the roster.
No, but I mean, like, for all the
That would be funny if he was just a random Lower East Side kid.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, is that what Greenwich High School is? I don't know. I haven't even been there, but you know, but I like Trent Irwin on like the roster because I feel like you need. I don't know
Hey,
if blue guy is the right word.
Mr.
You need,
7
kinda like your
yards.
exactly. Sometimes you need 7 yards.
What's up, 619 Bengals? No, we've been doing this for years. We just kind of, low key.
Yeah,
But we're new to you. Welcome.
that's right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems like we just started, so that's fair. But no,
We're new today.
yeah, it's like episode like 110.
Well, I mean, if anything, we don't really go out of our way to promote it. We just kind of, honestly, we just chill and have fun. I mean, that's all I really do it. But no, this is awesome. We like to see these comments.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
just our simple review, and we're no experts, obviously. We try to, I guess, showcase just a general fan's point of view. Like, we definitely have our opinions, but by no means are we experts in anything. We just have our opinions about our things, or about certain situations. But yeah, just going through all the college free agent signings. Yeah, I feel like Austin McNamara probably has the best shot of
Making the roster. That's our
Yeah.
guy.
that is the lock. Well, I wouldn't say a lock. I don't know. I still have a little faith in Brad Robbins because I just remember watching his film last year, and like the big thing that they were talking about, it was his hang time. And
Yeah.
that was kind of the reason why we got rid of the other punter. But then obviously he underperformed greatly. So
Yeah.
statistically, he's one of the worst punters. So it's just, he's got to be on the hot seat.
Yeah, well, either way, it's good to bring in some competition. But like McNamara was considered like one of the best punters, right? Like he was like number 2. Like on
Well, so was Brad
PFF.
Robbins last year.
No, but I'm saying that like the fact that McNamara signed with the Bengals being like the number 2 punter,
Yeah.
like the top college free agent punter, is that he thinks that he has a good shot. Yeah, thanks. Huday. It means that I think he thinks, at least Austin thinks he has a good chance, and I like that he thinks that he has a good chance. So that's why I think that it's a good chance that he makes the roster.
But yeah, thank you, Dustin. Appreciate the compliment. But no, I think that's a great point. He wouldn't specifically sign with the Bengals if he didn't think he had a good shot. And I'm sure his agent is in his ear, like suggesting like, hey, here's probably your best possibility of making the team or the 53-man roster.
Mhm.
Because I mean, I highly doubt that he really wants to be on the practice squad. I'm sure. I feel like it's gonna be one of those cases. If he ends up on the practice squad, I don't know if we can keep him. Like I feel like he probably goes somewhere else eventually.
Yeah, probably. But it's like being a punter has to be the.
Yes, we do know when it comes out. It's next Tuesday, but we'll definitely have a reaction. We're gonna start. We've been streaming on Friday, so we'll probably do like a little reaction as far as what happens with the schedule. But we're hoping. I'm thinking just off the top of my head. I think we'll have at least 4 primetime games. I don't know
4?
how you all feel about that, but yeah,
How
I
many
mean,
do we have
obviously, there's
this
always
year? One?
Huh?
Did we just have one this year?
This past year. No, I think we had like 3.
3? Okay.
Well, there's always the Thursday night game. I want to say. I feel like I'm fairly confident we had 3. I just can't remember the teams. I was gonna say Bills was one of the prime times.
I think that's right.
Whenever we did the whiteout game, I think that was a primetime game because they had like the. I think that was against the Rams. Yeah, we played the Rams at primetime. There was a Thursday night game, and then I want to say one of the Steelers or Ravens game. No, I think it was either. I think it was the Steelers was a primetime game, or was it the Bills? I don't know.
No,
3 sounds about right.
Okay, we'll say 3.
But I mean, going into next year, I mean, we're playing the Chiefs. Of course, we always play the divisional rivals. I feel like one of the Ravens game or Steelers game always has a high probability of being a primetime game.
I think our division's going to be pretty tough this year. Like I'm trying to think of the right way of saying it, but like I feel like the Steelers really addressed like their biggest problem on offense, aside from quarterback.
Someone had said there's a strong possibility we open in Baltimore. Why does it feel like we keep doing that? Am I just imagining that? But doesn't it seem like we always play Baltimore early in the season? No, that's right. Because I think the first game or 2 is always a divisional rival because it's like you start off playing against a divisional rival and then you end the season.
This past year we started against the Browns, right?
Yeah. It's always someone in your division you play week 1 and 2, and then like week 16 and 17 you also play a division foe. But I feel like aren't we due for a home game in the first week? I feel like the last couple of years we've been away.
Yeah, for sure they were away against Cleveland. Right?
Yeah.
But is that right?
If we play against Baltimore. Wait, first of all, Dustin, if you heard it on Twitter, then it's probably accurate because I feel like there's a lot of leaks that happen on Twitter.
Twitter leaks. Gotcha.
Yeah. But if we do play Baltimore, I hope it's home, and I feel like it should be. And if that's the case, I can see that being a primetime game too because I feel like, Burrow versus Lamar, it's a divisional rival.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely see that being a primetime game.
Yeah. No, that would be a good game.
But
because Burrow will be coming back, and you got the Ravens. They did well last year.
And actually, I think the schedule actually comes out on Wednesday. I think I was getting mixed up, but
it's the 15th. You texted me and said
yeah. So I think the 15th here. Let me double check. Is a Wednesday. It is a Wednesday. Okay, so correction. But nonetheless, we'll be here next Friday evening and we'll react to it, and hopefully we'll see you guys there. Is there anything you want to add to the stream before we close it out, or?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, but shout out to Dustin, 619 Bengals fan.
Yeah, thanks for the participation. It's fun.
Yeah, shout out to Drew.
Yeah,
appreciate you guys stopping by. But I guess we're just gonna end it here.
All right.
Gotta find the right button. But peace.
Oh wait, I gotta do that again then.
All right, peace.
Do the snake.